Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Zano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call the show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Today is July the 21st, 2023. We are coming to you from the great city of Atlanta. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about something. It's probably going to be a quick show, but we're going to talk about something important. We are going to talk about why you should not listen to everybody. You should use your own instincts, use your own judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, do what works for you. Now, the reason why I bring this up, me and my wife, we are going to travel next week with our baby. And we are going to go to New Jersey. And so this is the first time that me, my wife, and my daughter have traveled on a plane together. So me and my wife, she was telling me, we should watch a video about traveling with the Tyler. And I said, why not? We'll watch the video, whatever. And we watched the video, and it's all basic stuff. Bring snacks, bring toys, stuff that you already know if you've been a parent longer than a week. Once your child gets after 3 months, you gotta start trying to entertain them a little more. You know what I mean? And so the videos were cool, but it was just stuff that you already know, and it got me to thinking. It's like you see all these videos about parent hacking, travel hacking, this, that, the other, eat this food, don't eat this, meat's bad for you. One day you'll see, oh man, meat's bad for you. One day bread's bad for you, pasta's bad for you. Salt super bad for you. It's a whole thing. Don't drive this car, drive that car. This car is safer than this car. Live in this area is safe. And it just, there's so much information now because everybody's a genius. Everybody's not a genius, but everybody wants to be a content creator, and so you get all these people and they just copy and paste. Most of these people are born, they all just copy and paste each other, and they give you this, they give you the same kind of hacks, and I hate the word hacks. I'm tired of hearing about travel hacks and all kinds of hacks, hackety hack, but whatever. But I saw this article the other day about this kid. I guess he was trying to skip lagging, where you buy a ticket, I guess, and you buy a ticket and you don't go all the way. You get off at the, like if it's a three stop deal, and you do that, and I thought to myself, man, come on, man, it's all annoying. But the thing that I would tell you, is at the end of the day, no matter what kind of advice people give you, no matter if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your friend, your sister, your cousin, your wife, your husband, whoever, your coworker, it doesn't matter what kind of advice people give you. At the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions. You have to be the leader of your own brain. Okay, you know you best. You know your body the best. You know your mind the best. You know you better than anybody else is gonna know you. Okay, and so if there's something that you feel like you can do, you know, if you, it's just like becoming a parent. Becoming a parent is it's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, you can get some tips from people, but at the end of the day, you are gonna have to figure out what works for you and your spouse. If you have a spouse or a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you know, if you whatever you got going on, you are gonna have to figure out, what's the best time your child should eat, what's the best time your child should go to bed. There's no right or wrong to anything that we all do. I remember me and my wife, our daughter was first born, and we was all nervous to give her a bath, and we watched a video on YouTube, and it was it was a video that was like, do this with the water. And I remember we put my daughter in the water, and my wife was like, "Man, this water's kind of, it's kind of cold. It ain't really hot, And I said, "Yeah, we got to make this kind of water kind of hot," because she wasn't really happy. And so the next time we just put warm. We didn't watch any videos. The second time we just put warm water in the bath, and she was happy. She was pleased as punch, and we was pleased as punch. And we washed her little hair, and she was splashing in the water, and she was good to go. And I just told my wife, I said, "See, everything that we ain't got to watch a video about everything. If you need to learn how to fix your light switch, hey, watch a video, you know what I'm saying? But some things are just sort of natural. And a lot of times we think, oh man, I need to study this about business. I need to study this about everything. And sometimes you don't need to do all that studying. You just have your instincts and your gut, and you go with that, and it works. It works for you. You know what I mean? And so parenting hacks, you don't really need those. Once you once you get down, once you have the baby. I'm going to use a baby for example because my daughter's almost 2 now, and it's been two beautiful years since me and my wife had our baby, and since my wife had the baby and I was there participating. But what I'm telling you is, you know, there's all kind of books about parenting, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. There's natural instincts that kick in when it comes to your child. Like when I walk with my daughter, we go outside. The first thing she loves to do, she loves to walk in the middle of the road, but because of course she don't know better. You know what I mean? So you have to say, okay, let's walk on this side. And so I take her little hand, I got her back over. Sometimes she don't like it, but it's for her own good. It's just like in the beginning, we didn't want her to eat a lot of meat. We wanted her to eat more fruits and vegetables just because in both our families, people they've been following the same kind of they've been eating the same kind of foods, and a lot of people they have the high blood pressure, they have, some might be diabetic. I had an uncle. He had heart problems. He was like 40 something, and a cousin died. He had heart problems. So, I was telling my wife, I think we should start off, not too much meat in the beginning. And so we don't give her a lot of meat, give her a lot more fruits and vegetables, but it's not for, it's it's I can't tell hey, you should not give your child chicken, you should not give your child fish, you should not give your child McDonald's. I can't tell you what to do. You know what to do. You know what you think is right is wrong. You take the good and the bad that you learn over in your life, and then you just apply it to anything about business. Sometimes, you know if you've ever tried to start a business and it didn't work out, the next time you go, man, what did I learn from last time? I learned X, Y, and Z. We've all been there before. We've all failed at something, and it's all right, and you just learn a lesson and you go. But there's no you know, right way, wrong way. There's no blueprint that you have to follow. There's no, guide that you really need to follow. Just you can just learn it. It's okay to study a little bit, but the most important thing is to be doing the thing that you want to do. If you want to be a writer, write. If you want to produce. If you want to make music, make music. There's no studying a lot of those things. I remember I saw Steve Harvey and Jerry Seinfeld one time. They was doing a comedians in cars getting coffee, and Steve Harvey and Jerry Seinfeld said, they was talking about they went to a comedy class, and Steve Harvey said the fact that you're here is a bad sign that you're not going to make it in comedy, because why are you here? You should be at the club somewhere. And that's very true. If you just want to, it's just like next week. Yeah, it's gonna be a new experience traveling with a baby, but we're gonna learn a lot more from just doing it the first time than any silly video we could watch on YouTube. So that just goes for anything. There's no right or wrong way. There's no, hey, you should have done this, you should have done that. No, you learn your lesson and you move on, and that's with anything. It's no, I see. My wife showed me a video one time. Somebody talking about Disneyland. What to do with your kids at Disney World. And I said, I ain't watching that shit, man. I ain't watching that. You know what I mean? Like, you'll figure all that stuff out. Parenting you'll figure out. Business you'll figure out. Everything is meant to be figured out. But the most important thing that you can do to figure anything out is to actually do it. The more you do it, the better off you will be. My wife, she never had a business before, and 5-6 years ago, she was able to, purchase the business that she worked at for years. She purchased it. She didn't take a business class. She just sort of hit the ground running, and you know, there was some bumps in the road, but at the end of the day, everything worked out great. She was able to profit. She was able to, keep the doors open. Even after COVID, she was able to sell it and move on. So there's no right or wrong way to anything in life. If you want to be a salesman, you want to learn how to sell. Best thing you can do is start trying to sell. You want to, you know, be in affiliate marketing. The best thing you can do is start trying to do affiliate marketing. The best thing you can do is actually do the thing that you want to do. So there's no right or wrong way. Figure it out. Push forward. You're gonna fail at something. It's all right. It's not a big deal. I failed at quite a few things. It's all right. It's all right. It all worked out. Um, and so, with that being said, ladies and gents, that is it. We will be back. We'll definitely be back Monday, but we'll probably drop a bonus episode tomorrow. This is Online Marketing Moves. My name is Tony Zano. I appreciate your time. God bless. Have a nice weekend. And as always, everybody, peace.